I've been thinking, Dan.
Okay.
And the longer I live, the more I realize that life is truly unfair.
Yeah. So, right.
Have you come to the same conclusion?
Yeah. But Saturday is aga. But tell me why you think that.
So what you're referring to is your accent, yeah?
Well, I can blame all my problem on that day. And over move on.
Yes, but I'm saying I think that the issue of fairness can be broken down into two bins. One bin being, out of your control, and then the other bin being within our control, meaning that what happened to you was in the control of another person. He had the power in that moment to not run you down. But our understanding is that he was intoxicated, yeah? There are certain things that happen to us. There are even natural disasters, such as volcanic eruptions or tsunamis. And then there are things that happen because we caused them to happen. We did something. We treated someone a certain way. We affected someone a certain way, and it was harmful. And the worst outcome is, of course, causing another's death. But the fact. Well, in the sense of like what we could do to another, we could, I guess, torture another person.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, I think it's hard. I mean, existence, and particularly the disabled existence, has this element of justice, of like fairness. And some people who are struggling with their disability, or even if they're not, just with life, because this is a common theme in life, this is a really hard part of being alive and having the human experience. Is that bad things happen and we don't have an explanation for them, and people suffer. I can't explain why some people, some babies are born with the most severe type of spinal muscular atrophy, type 1. I mean, why do some babies get that type and not others? Why did I get more copies of my SMN2 gene to make me a bit stronger? There's no real explanation that I know of or that we know of yet. And, some babies don't even make it. If you were the survivor, you have to wonder why. Yes, Dan?
Thank and well, baby, is that baby, no, Lord.
Do you think it'll be revealed when we die? die?
Yeah.
Perhaps. I mean, remember that time where we watched that nature show? So Dan likes to show me some nature shows that he finds on TV, and we were watching it, and it was about a humpback whale, and they make very, very long journeys, okay? Was it a humpback or a great? What was it?
You're right. Why?
No, those are sharks. One of the big whales that make thousands of mile journeys back up to Alaska for feeding. And she had her baby with her. And they were both very tired, but the baby was very tired and in need of food. And they had to make it through this strait, this like narrowing in the waterway, but it was full of orca or killer whales. Basically, the narrator was saying that she could have taken a longer path, but she probably chose the narrower, more dangerous one because she didn't think, or she may have been wondering whether the baby would have been able to even survive because they were really in need of food. Point of the matter is, they go to the strait and the baby gets eaten by orca whales, and you see the whole thing, and the mama is looking, and she's just like, she's waiting for a time after they've killed the baby, and I just started to bawl.
Wow.
Or killer whales, Dan. Shamu. But the only thing that I feel a little bit better about the world and, our place in it is that the one thing that we can do, and that I really strongly believe we should all work towards, is that we have the capacity to be fair to one another. And that is within our control. We can choose to be fair to people, to be kind to people, and that can change our life experience. And I don't know, I'm not a statistician or a mathematician, but there.
No. Gotta eat.
It wasn't a shark, it was another whale. There are killer whales. That were other whales.
Down.
Which are the rest of all this show. You don't believe that killer whales like the other whales. Why do they call them killer whales?
People.
No, apparently they like to beat around their trainers, and then that's how they kill them, because there's been incidences of killer whales like holding down underwater the trainers for too long, and that's how they die. Anyway, wow, really gone off topic. I'm not a statistician, we're not mathematicians, but I would put money on the rate of death and destruction and suffering caused by other humans versus natural occurrences to be slightly higher, because we cause a lot of harm to each other every day. We have the capacity for tremendous evil, and so this has really become quite philosophical. That is terrifying, but at the same time hopeful, because that means that is something within our control.
Wow. Stand on now.
What do you mean?
But and the same fish time. in history to be alive.
I think I heard that from some book, yeah. I forget what book that was.
And then from criminal justice profession.
It might be the safest in history yet, but it could be even better than. If we care more about the suffering of others and to really be mindful of the suffering of others and preventing the suffering of others, then I think we could have an even more peaceful coexistence. All right.
Just beyond one another.
Thanks for watching.
Chat.
Until next time, keep it Ginchiest.